Hello, it's 6:01 a.m. Still, I have not gotten to get any sleep at all. At all. And so I'm feeling a little upset because I noticed that I've been getting an increase in thumbs down on my recent videos. And so it's like on I guess in the middle of the night or earlier in the morning, the online perps are lurking around. And, normal people, they be asleep. But I understand they have some people across the other side of the world and stuff like that. If they're from a different country, you know, so time zones can be different. But on my time, in the middle of the night, I might do a video at about 1 o'clock in the morning, try to go to sleep, upload the video, and then wake up about 60 views, no thumbs up, but 7 thumbs down. And so the video I did, it's split into two. The videos about, my family and other people, you know. And so, yeah, they made sure I got 7 thumbs down for talking about my family members, talking about past experiences of my family members, gang stalking me. So they have this online perp called the obsoletist. I didn't realize that person was still stalking and watching me. And that person did a few videos about me, false videos about me too. And so, and that jackalope perp. So they trying to, I mean, it's like these brainwashed online perps who don't know the truth about the Illuminati, the New World Order, and all that. They'll try to make it like as if, as if we're the ones who was lost and don't know the truth, and like we're the ones who's brainwashed and need to be rescued from our quote unquote, twisted and demented mind and stuff. So that obsoletist perp try to say, well, Candy is obsessed with eating food and she doesn't care that all she does is eat nothing, and she doesn't care if it's healthy or junk. She just eats and eats and eats and is just obsessed with food and stuff like that. But the same narcissistic online fake TI perps, TI turn perps, and regular perps, I mean, I don't know why they feel not like they need to comment on my eating habits all day or my food all day. If they have an issue with it, there's elsewhere they can go if they're bothered by it. So the obsoletist kept trying to say, well, Candy is that wait was it wait a minute, what did that person say? No, I think it was Jackalope try to talk about, well, the reason why that Candy, the reason why Candy is not sleeping in the new motel right now is because she got is because of anxiety, because she used to, she used to have a secure income. A temp job is not secure income, dummy. So, and then I did a blog post yesterday talking about, trying to reflect and evaluate on my health and stuff. But I forgot all about that. Even when I was in my hometown, New Orleans, the narcissistic perps would try to bully, harass, and lecture me about the fluid retention in my legs, like as if it's my fault. And then try to, bully, harass, and lecture me, telling me that the fluid will travel to my heart and kill me. In the same way that I have to hear narcissistic lectures about deserving diabetes and high blood pressure and stuff. But through personal experience, no matter how healthy I eat, if I'm prevented from sleeping, that could create the fluid retention in my legs when they keep you, the gang stalkers keep me sleep deprived, with the directed energy weapons like they just did last night, because you know I felt better and had not much of anything to be anxious about. So I started like in the previous video, I started to doze off and fall asleep, and then they microwaved me so badly that for me to lay right here felt uncomfortable. And so then I explained about having physically high energy, physically, high physical energy. And, I almost was about to, despite as dangerous as this doggone neighborhood is, I almost was about to go get dressed and walk the hell on out of here and just go take a walk somewhere. The vibrating torture was that bad, and I think it was the worst that I've experienced in a long time. So, I know what I'm going through, and I know what's going on. So these online perps, they hate me and wish me dead, call me greedy, obsessed with my eating habits and money, and then try to make it like as if they pretend to be concerned about my health. But they can praise everybody else's cooking, praise everybody else's grocery hauls, mukbangs, and everything else. But when it comes to me, I'm forbidden to even bring up or talk about food. But if you don't like it, go somewhere else and stop watching me. But they doing that shit on purpose, the ignorant shit on purpose, though. Thinking that they can coercively control me and stuff like that. So, they want to try to talk about me being, delusional and schizophrenic and trying to make me out to be delusional and schizophrenic and crazy and and out of my mind. And it's like, for you to be other people, to be a TI turned perp or a fake TI perp. Like, they had this fake TI perp called Zersa Tongue's Kind. I saw the comments she had about me. I don't even recall ever speaking to her, especially not on the phone. So, the narcissistic perps try to say, well, I offered her suggestions and she had every excuse in the book on why she couldn't do this and why she couldn't do that. And they said, well, you can't help stupid. And so then the Zersa Tongue's Kind perp try to say, well, I don't ever accept food from strangers. That's just common sense. Motherfucker, you ain't never been homeless. And then they want someone, never, ever accept food from strangers. But this is how narcissistic perps will operate. They'll be the ones to poison your food while advising you don't accept food from other strangers. And you can know them, and they'll still poison your food or do something evil, dirty, or, whatever. They got some professed targeted individuals who say that they don't even trust to eat at restaurants. But me, I may have to end up back on the streets next Friday. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping I can get more help to stay here longer. And so, in my case, when I have to live back on the streets, I got no choice but to eat out at nothing but restaurants. But I try to make the meals as cheap as possible, because my life gets threatened or I get bullied and abused by other homeless if I try to go to the homeless soup kitchens. And then I don't even know many homeless soup kitchens anyway. and I can't get easy access on the bus to go from this soup kitchen to that soup kitchen because I can't ride the buses. But I cannot believe TIs turn perps or fake TI perps. They even played a game to call me greedy and fat, make up lies on me, twist everything, and rubbing their hands together, hoping that they'll try to make it like as if my poor eating habits have killed me, or or that I'm crazy and committed suicide myself. Rather than, if you're a TI turned perp, you want to deliberately lie, and regular perps too, deliberately lie and say that Candy is manipulating the TI community, and Candy is full of games, and some of them blend in and pretend to be targeted and make it like convincing lies like Cue the Realm and all these other online perps and stuff like that, and think this shit is funny, and people are blinded. And I'm like, no wonder even other TIs hate my guts. But they got some people who are still targeted, but they're narcissistic and controlling, and I can't fucking associate with y'all asses. I hate to even call y'all targeted. So, when somebody like a narcissistic control freak, fake friend, try to order you around and tell you what to do and dictate your life, and you stand up to them, they want to say, oh, you burned your bridges, from people who try to help you. But, it's very challenging for people to if you got to be a targeted individual and on the autism spectrum, the torture is heightened more than the already heightened torture from regular TIs. And people might think I'm awkward or strange or anything, because I'm supposed to be considered as on the autistic spectrum or have an Asperger's syndrome. And so, and then certain TIs act insensitive towards another TI's struggles and tell you to, basically take it like a man or take it like a woman, and they want you to just shut up and ignore. And it's like, I don't know. It's like, so it's like I'm still being stalked and watched, and it seems like as if the online gang stalkers, they make it like as if me fighting for my life and fighting against their control, they're making it like as if I'm mentally destroying myself, when actually I'm mentally trying to better myself. They're the ones mentally destroying me, and they're waiting for me to mentally implode. That's what they're doing. But I mean, they're sociopaths who think that they have some intelligence and wisdom, and I can't understand for the life of me how could you be a TI turned perp and a bully, or a fake TI perp, and talk like one moment you saying all praises to the Most High and peace and blessings and shalom and stuff like that, but then you turn around and bully, slander, and sabotage and abuse somebody online. But y'all use that thumbs down as undeserved punishment and control, and think that y'all gonna try to run me off of YouTube, and it's just senseless. So I mean, and it's like, that's why I said I don't understand when if a person was never a perp before, I feel like once you become a perp, a demon has entered, or a devil or a demon has entered into you that caused you to spiritually change your personality, that manifests physically, and why you end up not being your former self. It's like when you sell out and sell your soul and everything, it's like you're not the same anymore. That's just like if the opposite and the perverse version of when a true Christian is truly born again. I feel sad to say that I'm not 100% truly born again or truly transformed, and I feel like, forced isolation and this gang stalking, I feel spiritually stunted and having no other Christians to, fellowship with. I don't feel like I have much spiritual growth as a Christian, but it's like if you're born again, you're transformed and changed, but it's for the better. But selling out, it's like you're transformed and changed for the worse, and it seems like, I really can't believe how, everybody just, and then that jackal perp tried to say something about, the reason why Candy twitches so much is because she got Parkinson's disease. Motherfucker, first of all, you're no doctor at all. You're not a doctor. And number two, you see my face twitching because I have Tourette's. And their sleep deprivation increases my Tourette's and twitching, facial twitches and stuff like that. So I'm really angry. And it seems like in the middle of the night, the online perps huddle together and be up all night stalking and watching my YouTube videos that are uploaded in the middle of the night. And so my supporters, of course, they have a life, so they don't even really, I respect them having a life. And if they, I know I have a lot to report, but I can't even keep up with my own stuff. So I wouldn't expect my supporters, and that would be unfair and selfish. I wouldn't expect for them to, watch and thumbs up every video, that I post. I just say that watch what you have spare time to watch, and watch what you can afford to watch time-wise, what you have spare time to watch, and, watch other people's videos too. YouTube ain't all about me, and I never insinuated that either. But I'm just saying that these online perps, they got the time to keep up with each and every video that I do, and they got photographic memory to remember everything I said, even though they still want to try to twist things on purpose, twist what I said. And so it seems like they still got online gang stalking activity that that I'm really not aware of, the things that they're lurking around and doing online. So I guess this must be the morning traffic coming, because I'm starting to hear more noise. It was quiet for a nice bit. It's 6:20 right now. So, my anxiety is really high. I got no sleep. And, I'm just tired of everything I post. It seems like they want to see, as I said, they want to see me mentally implode. And they want to see me mentally fail. But y'all harassment and abuse is causing me distress and, causing me anxiety. So why don't, if you back off on the bullying and abuse, then maybe I won't have anxiety. Maybe I won't be greedy or eat so much. Because, they talk about stress levels and cortisol and make you hungry and make you eat more. So, if you, but they're gonna still bully anyway. They're still gonna do what they want, yet trying to control me. But a TI turned perp and a regular targeted individual, why the hell are you going around trying to make me out to look mentally unstable or mentally confused? And then you say you love the Lord. You say you're a Christian. You say you pray 3 times a day like Daniel. You claim you read the Bible over 100 times and know the Bible like the back of your hand. But you're still exploiting, abusing, targeting, trafficking, and perping people. So they got some professed targeted individuals who experience nosebleeds with the electronic harassment, but still got the time to perp me, and I don't understand. Or you show pictures of do attacks on your body and then act like a narcissistic controlling perp towards me. Look at this. So, my mind is not even clear to say, and then, all the thoughts will come back together once I'm off the phone. But, last night, what I had for dinner was I had cheesy mashed potatoes, some, the mustard barbecue on the little chicken strips. I'm almost out of those. And and some mixed vegetables. As I said, I thought I knew for sure I was gonna get to sleep well. But yeah, they attacked me so bad with the energy weapons and wouldn't let me sleep. But the perps know that I'm bothered about the greedy issue. But y'all hypocritical and unfair that my own twin sister would do videos talking about food and y'all praise her saying, "Oh, Brandy, that looks good. Oh, make me a plate." But then y'all sitting there talking about my health issues like as if I deserve to be punished and that I'm just greedy. I'm not even just talking about a food obsession. I just talk about a daily diary for myself. What time I slept, how many hours I slept, what time I woke up, what I ate for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or whether or not if I did laundry today, or this gang stalking activity that happened, or this short story that I wrote, or or if I went to the beach today, or if I went to the library today, and I went to the library today, and this happened, and that happened. But narcissistic abusers, what they do is they focus on what's the most embarrassing about me. Or I might be like, well, I went for a walk today, and this happened. But out of a 3-hour video of me talking about, what I did for the day, and all you got out of it is a mention of me talking about whatever food or money. Because y'all want to use that to further your smear campaigns. Smear campaigns, false rumors, and lies. And then you keep stalking and watching my videos. So this the obsoletist perp try to say that Candy is very hard to get along with and obnoxious. Well, obsoletist, you're blocked on all of my YouTube accounts. So, what do you mean Candy is hard to get along with? I never conversed with you before, ever. And you did a whole mental health kind of video about me. And I never even got into an argument with you. This person has come and made like a few harassing comments or whatever. But when somebody attacks your mental health, saying you're schizophrenic, you're crazy, and stuff like that, why is that not enough proof that that's an online perp? And so if it's another person who's supposed to be a targeted individual, if you a TI calling another TI schizophrenic, or saying that TI needs medication, or that TI is mentally disturbed, then somebody needs to question if you're a sold out perp, or if you're a compromised perp that took a bribe. That's why y'all get those $50,000 a year salaries. That's crumbs to what the real celebrities get. So, but as I said, I will die not getting to experience what it's like to receive, a job of even $25,000 a year, probably even $20,000 a year. Because, hold up, working at Seville Quarter, if I would have worked someplace like that for a whole year, that's even with before taxes, that's still definitely like probably under 17. Wait a minute. Definitely, I don't know about under 17,000 a year. Wait a minute. But it's definitely under $20,000 a year. I have to try to go. Yeah, it's not much money at all. But a job from and then the perps, the online perps, it's like they know the truth but paid to try to twist and gaslight everything. And it's like a mental and spiritual tug of war with a whole bunch of demons inside human flesh. And so they think they have the last laugh, but all y'all bastards going to hell. And y'all trying to set me up to go to hell. So and that's what if a narcissistic control freak fake TI perp might suggest, well, oh yeah, I gave Candy this suggestion and that suggestion, and she had every excuse in the book. Yeah, you want to tell me, oh, why don't you do some meditation and yoga? I have a right to refuse those new age fake suggestions. You don't know what my struggles are. But that Xerxes kind person had videos up, but none of the damn videos show footage of herself being followed or harassed or targeted or bullied or abused or anything like that. But then you make a fake joke video about a cat and then talking about, here's my pussy right here or something like that. But you think you got more logic and common sense than me. But then you post, you got like a perverted video or whatever. So it's like y'all the tormentors, targeters, human traffickers, paid to torture, and yet you condemn me like I'm the worst. And I don't care if y'all sick and tired and aggravated and annoyed about my videos of ranting and complaining. Unsubscribe, but you won't do it. But instead of unsubscribing and going somewhere else, you want to keep thumbing down my video and stalk and watch my every move. But I'm mind boggled how, and another thing, I mean, I'm mind boggled how y'all can say y'all Christian, but then call me the fake and the hypocrite. Y'all the ones who sold out and made the deals, not me. And so, David Jane, you know, still, you know, making harassing, you know, comments about me. And it seems like they defend and agree with everything he says, and certain things that he says is like total gibberish and nonsense. I mean, so and David, he started, you know, telling complete and total lies on me. And that's another reason why I don't want to go back with the ex-boyfriend Alex again. Because he looks so and talks so much like David. Same voice, accent, same, they look alike. And it's like looking at Alex is almost like looking at David. And then that same name, Alex. Similar, you know, the same name as the crazy, dirty demon, the hell-faced, ugly, crazy, dirty demon, Alex Dupree. How is people like him running free? Why isn't he behind bars? That he can fucking tell the police what to do and how to handle me, and they obey and listen. He would tell the bus drivers what to do and how to handle me, and they would obey and listen. But no, Alex, you're not my handler. You don't run me. You don't rule me. But I'm going to say it again. Y'all deserve to roast in hell. Go fry in hell. Go bake, boil, broil, burn, baste, cook, you know, everything. You know, go erode in hell. Go sizzle in hell. Just go rot. Go melt in hell. Go erupt in hell. Just go do everything in hell. So, but I mean, I'm just, you know, the idea about being bullied about the eating and the food thing, you know. And another thing, like some of my like if I post up about food, or if I post up about the gang stalking, or if I post up about the pretty ocean waves, or if I post about, you know, the pretty relaxing rain or something, like it could be anything. But if I get like over 50 thumbs up, the perps will some kind of way, supernatural way, um, slowly over time, gradually take and reduce the 50 thumbs up to and then I see like each time I refresh the page, it's like going down, 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 and reduce to 20, and then reduce to 15. And then they want to make all the thumbs up flourish. I'm sorry, the thumbs down flourish on a video that will have like 2,000 views. And it's like something like a harmless video of, a piece of peanut butter pie. Y'all really that hateful that, if y'all start to panic about me getting thumbs up about that y'all gotta manually stop it and then artificially manipulate and twist the number of thumbs up and thumbs down. In the video that I did about, how my targeting actually started, yeah, y'all made sure to give all that thumbs down too. But y'all act like as if thumbs down, while y'all are brainwashed with lies, is supposed to overrule my mouth of the actual truth that I'm speaking. There has been not one lie that I've told in this video or the previous videos. None. And y'all know it. So I mean, but why don't you go on every mukbang channel, every cooking channel, every grocery haul channel, and every food review channel, and go on their channels and tell them how greedy they are, or that they should, or go thumb their videos down and tell them that they should stop. But no, you just want to pick on me and think you can try to bully me off this earth. Doing it to your own black people. But y'all twist the smear campaign, an old incident, that y'all know nothing about, and you weren't there, about a man offering me a donut. And it was just one donut. And then they pretend to fake like they were concerned and just trying to protect me. Or that you were foolish or you were stupid for accepting the donut from the man. And he could have poisoned you and this and that. I already told y'all. I saw him buy the donut and instantly walk out and give it to me. He had no malice. They got some good Christian people out here. But y'all want to try to be a narcissistic control freak, fake T.I. perp who act like as if you want to try to force me to be suspicious and paranoid about everybody except you and trust only you. And you want to be my handler and Lord, but no Savior. You want to be my handler and Lord, but no Savior. And I'm not expecting you to be any damn Savior of mine. You're human. You're lower than God, and you will never be Him. You will never be Jesus Christ. But you really think that your power over me is mightier than Jesus. But you claim you read the Bible more. You try to make it like you read the Bible more than I do, or like you know the Bible better than I do, like it's some kind of competition. Well, if you know your Bible, why are you gang stalking? Why do you defend the mental health system. If you're supposed to be anti-Illuminati, but then you're saying I'm schizophrenic and need medication, or that I'm mentally unstable, or mentally inept. So, it's like all these people eyewitnessing my videos of being targeted, and I don't get that much support. That you can see somebody hurting and join in on the hurt. Y'all sadistic and demonic. But y'all claim that I'm the demon. It's like actual perps who are not targeted are saying that Candy is a fake, scamming, clout chasing, money hungry, targeted individual that's exploiting and manipulating, the TI community. But do you think? Well, how do you think a mentally unstable, retarded, slow off person can have such capability? If you think I'm mentally stupid, what make you think that I'm like a clever, slick, suave scammer? When I'm showing the proof in everybody's faces until I'm black and blue in the face. And it's like they want me to give up on showing proof. And the thing is, they want to say that if you show footage of yourself being stalked and followed, then you're the fake target who has an underhanded agenda to discredit the TI community and make us look crazy. No, y'all do, because it's like y'all the ones who's going around perping people. So the fake TI perps, y'all the one. It's y'all giving the TI community a bad name, and y'all fake, the paid infiltrators is the reason why the TI community is corrupt. So don't blame us. The only agenda we have as real targeted individuals is for people to take us seriously, take our suffering seriously, and believe us. And we're fighting for our rights, and fighting for our lives, and fighting for our survival. But that's why I say y'all fake TI perps, or TIs that flipped and became perps and playing both sides now. Y'all are the ones, I mean, y'all getting paid big bucks and living a comfortable life. And y'all narcissistic to the core, and some of y'all are sociopathic bullies. But I mean, it's like I shouldn't have to be ashamed to eat every day. And then they want to say my Candy is obsessed with food. If you would have seen my Targeted by the Psych World backup channel and the main Targeted by the Psych World channel, it wasn't much food. It wasn't really many, food videos. But, I got the job, a few months ago, and was just treating myself once for, rewarding myself for finally getting off the streets and finally get a job. And that meal, the meal plus the dessert and everything was like about $20 with my money. And then again, with the Chilean sea bass as a reward for me to reward myself for getting an award for good performance for work. And then I can't even spend my doggone tax refund. I mean, a small portion of my tax refund for treating myself out. Y'all got an issue with that too. This is not fair at all. Y'all fucked up. Y'all are not God. You're not the Lord. And stop trying to control somebody you hate. Stop trying to control somebody you can't stand. But how dare you be a narcissistic abuser, whether you're still a target, or whether you flipped and became a perp, or whether you're a regular perp. How dare you be a narcissistic abuser, falsely glorifying yourself as an empath? No, you're not. Because they got some people who are actually targeted and say that they're targeted and Christian, and there's some downright cruel, soul-crushing narcissistic abusers that will murder you with their words alone, that they're that harsh. And so, I mean, I should have a right to expose my suffering and my torment and abuse and gang stalking without, people trying to shut me down or condemn me. And y'all know damn well I'm being targeted and see that I'm being targeted. And then people want to try to falsely make it like as if I'm the perp. So, it's very stressful and frustrating that nobody, even other TIs they see me what I'm going through and still feel like, well, she's fake. I don't believe her. But you're going through the same thing and you cry and plead for help when nobody wants to take you seriously or believe you. So, I mean, as I said, the perps are still, and Monique Moles, uniquely made warrior. How can you call yourself uniquely made? And she's still making comments about me. You're fat yourself. But commenting all on my twin sisters, page, some old Brandy, oh, that looks good, and other people too want to talk about how her food looks good on her YouTube channel, but y'all want to thumb me down, and y'all, if you've been targeted before, you see me still being targeted and still want to, join in on a bullying campaign and thumb me down. How can you call yourself a warrior when you caved in and succumbed to, giving in to now you a gang stalker? And you know damn well you got all the blatant evidence of a perp, of somebody who changed and turned into a perp. And then all these people talking about, oh, I trust you, Monique. And she hasn't done any videos about herself still being targeted in I don't know how long. I'm going to keep ranting about y'all fake asses. I'm going to keep airing all y'all. Now, how you going to make like you're against the Illuminati and say all praises to the Most High and Shalom and stuff, and then you turn around perping people? So, Monique, you're not uniquely made, and you're not a warrior, because you follow the herd now. So there ain't nothing uniquely made about you. And, she's still making comments, on certain videos, about me. I mean, certain of other people's videos about me. And as I said, they want to try to make me. If you knew what it was like to have this persecution, why are you doing it to me? That's why I say you jealous, very jealous. Some people say that the TIs turn perps or fake TI perps and regular perps are jealous of me because they figure, well, Candy, they're jealous of you because you were strong enough to not flip and cave in like they did, despite them having way more money and living a comfortable life. Because some people say, if a person, even celebrities, if they sold their soul to the devil and they got, now, like when I was younger, I didn't know any better. And now I'm older and awakened to the truth. Now I can understand why people say money can't buy you happiness. And it really can't. It seems like money is basically, you need it to survive, but it seems like it's like an instrument to destroy. And it seems like money seems like it's very powerful, even though our money system in these paper dollars is fake. And so, but it's like Americans and probably the whole world is forced to live on fake money. Like real humans gotta be forced to live to survive off of fake money, but we need it to survive. But then fake humans living off the real silver and gold, the elite. Y'all ever thought about that? And I'm so sick and tired of, when I speak the truth about fake TI perps and regular perps and air them out and expose them, oh, I'm the one who's not loyal or the one who's disloyal. Yeah, I show no loyalty to narcissistic abusers and perps. No, I'm not loyal to any of y'all. Y'all were the ones who were the traitors who's never a friend. Never a real friend. I'm the one who's always betrayed and backstabbed. And that lovely lady too person, I don't know why she turned against me. And quite several others. Them hearing about the lies about me and being, manipulated and brainwashed. But y'all supposed to be truthers who supposed to have discernment. But no, y'all flip. So, I got my final confirmation that some of these people, y'all may say y'all Christians, but y'all some sociopathic perp bullies, who front like you're still being targeted. But, that I gotta be so disgraceful as a TI that I better not even utter UTTER. I bet, as if I'm not allowed to even utter the word targeted individual. But here I'm being tortured and suffering just like anybody else with this targeting. And you see physical evidence and still, you know the truth and you see the truth, but you just choose to play along with the games. It's like most TIs have sold out, and I've been warned since the beginning that nearly all the same ones who say, well, most TIs are fake. And then I gotta realize you're fake too. So if some people try to say that over 97% of what you think you see as targeted individuals are fake, and there's only a few real ones, and then they start acting like a perp. But it's like the fake TI perps. They get on the phone with me, and then they want me to be extra paranoid and distrustful of anybody except them. Like, they're the only ones I'm allowed to trust. But how the hell are you going to hypocritically condemn me for accepting a donut from a man? But then you got offended that I didn't want to come by you in South Carolina. How was I supposed to trust that? You took it to high offense that I didn't trust going to South Carolina by you. And other people said that you have perked them too, Monique. I don't know what disaster could have happened if I would have gone by your house. Especially in that video that you did about me. You were making death threats at me and threats to hurt me. I can't trust, accepting a donut that a man went into the donut shop and bought. And it just took a few seconds, and I kept my eye on him the whole time. And she wanted to insist that the man poisoned me. And I wasn't poisoned. I didn't get sick. And that was not the reason why the friendship ended. The over-the-phone friendship. That wasn't the last conversation. And we didn't even, you yelled at me, but we didn't get into an argument about that. So, I mean, it's like they had all their narratives switched up. And I'm going to keep just venting until I feel better, damn it. I'm not going nowhere. So, I'm hurt and feeling emotionally fragile. And it seemed like as if some people, like as if I, not supposed to be allowed to have the guts to expose. And then, they just want me to sound like a total idiot by speaking the truth about them. But I'm telling the truth, but nobody's listening. And then they want to say shut up and ignore. Now, I saw a website called, I think it was called Harassment Terror website, harassmentterror.wordpress.com or something. And that website try to say, well, if you're being stalked and followed, then you're not being gang stalked. And the only way you're being gang stalked is if you're poisoned and having stuff sprayed on you or something. And then try to say that directed energy weapons or electronic weapons wasn't real. And then try to say don't believe other TI websites when I can see your bullshit and disinformation on your website. I'm talking about this, whoever wrote this harassment terror website got truth mixed with lies on and those are the blogs that are at the forefront and flourish these disinformation fake TI perp websites such as targeted not targeted evidence. I meant to say targeted justice. And targeted justice is a CIA front. And a lot of the leaders are, they're criminals. So, it's like real TIs can't go to these front groups for support because they're exploitative. They don't have feel-good information or enough truth to bait you in. And then you be mind-boggled. That's like somebody who talk and act like a good Samaritan or a good, helpful Christian. And then, in a way to bait you in. And then after a while, you see them for the devil who they are. And you're like, well, wow, you tricked me. It's like you got me good with tricking me because, you led me on, you used the right words to mislead me onto thinking you're the real deal. And so real. And then come to find out you're faker than the real that I thought you were. So, I'm letting y'all know that I'm not a mental basket case. I'm not a nut. I'm not a lunatic. Because if you were still being harassed and targeted, you damn sure would still be vocal too. So now you keep your mouth shut because you got compromised. Ow, These fuckers that see they try to hit me on my right side with the energy weapons to try to, ow. See, I think they hit me in the right side with the energy weapons to try to force me to shut up and stop the video. So see, they try to make me forget what I was trying to say. I'ma go. I'ma see y'all later.